Hello everyone, welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. If you are working on a Next.js project and you want to connect to a database, then Drizzle is a best solution that you can integrate in your Next.js project so that you can very easily connect to a database with full type safety. So in this video, let's understand how you can connect your Next.js application to Drizzle. I'm here on my Visual Studio Code, and the first thing I'll do is that I'll create a new Next.js project. For that, I'll say pnpm create next-app@latest and hit enter. It will ask name of the project. I'll say dot. Because my project is having capital letters, so it will say that it cannot operate. So I'll say my-app and hit enter. TypeScript no, tailwind yes, source directory yes, app router yes, no turbo pack, and I don't want to change the import alias as well. It is asking to approve the builds. I'll do that as well. So it seems now if I do pnpm dev, I need to move into my app. Now I'll do pnpm dev. We'll see the application running. Now I will open a database viewer. In my case, I'm using dbeaver, but you can use any database viewer. And then I'll create a new database called drizzle-test and hit enter. So it will create a new database, drizzle-test. Now in order to connect our application to Drizzle, we need to perform certain steps. So I'll go to this official Drizzle documentation, hit get started, select the PostgreSQL because I'm running PostgreSQL. It says add these things. So I'll just copy them and head over here and paste the command. It will install Drizzle ORM PG and .env. Let me run this approve builds. All builds are approved. The next thing you want to run is install Drizzle kit, tsx and types pg. We already have tsx, so we will install types pg and Drizzle kit. This will help you visualize the database locally in Drizzle Studio. So I'll come here, I'll paste this. Will not need tsx and hit enter. Let's approve the builds as well. Now it says create .env file and create a variable database URL. I'll copy this. I'll come here. I'll create a new .env file and paste this. Now the database URL will be something like this. We are using Postgres. My username is Postgres, password is password. I'm running Postgres server on localhost 5432 and my database name is drizzle-test. I'll save this. Now here it says that connect to Drizzle ORM using these things. Create a schema, create a config.ts file. So we will create a config.ts file and do the remaining setup here. So in the root of the directory, I'll create drizzle config.ts file, and here I'll paste a few things. Now under the source folder, I'll create another folder called Drizzle. Hit enter. Inside I'll create schema.ts. We will write our schema into this schema.ts, and I'll create one more file, db.ts. We will create our database connection here. Now let's look into this db drizzle config.ts file. First, we are importing .env to read the database environment variable, database URI. So what I'll do is that I'll say as string. We still face an issue, is saying that cannot find process. Do you need to install types node? So we'll do that. pnpm add -d @types-node and hit enter, and hopefully we'll resolve the issue. Okay, my bad. I figured out the issue. The issue is both these files are outside this my application. So I'll just move them to my app, and now all the things are gone. So we have this database credential, the URL, then direct, we are using PostgreSQL. The schema is under src db schema, but in my case it is under src drizzle schema. You can see it here, drizzle schema. And the output I also want in src drizzle, and then I want to move it to migrations folder. Whatever migration happens will go into this drizzle folder. So I think we are set from the configuration part. Now in the schema, let's add very quickly a simple schema. For that I'll go to again drizzle and copy this user table, and here I'll paste this. So we have ID, name, age and email, and I'll save this. Now we will need something so that we can connect to our database via drizzle. We have configuration setup, we have schema setup. Now we need code that can connect, or that can have a db variable that we can use all over the application. I'll very quickly paste a few amount of code. This says import everything from drizzle schema.ts file as schema, create a new pool. Since I am using PG, we can have pool. Now this db is a drizzle object, so that in my Next.js application I can do db.query or db.insert, and I can perform all the CRUD operation using this db. I'll save this. Now what we need to do is that we need to migrate this schema into our database. At this point in this database, if I look into schema public table, there is no table, but we want to migrate this table or this information into the database. For that, what I'll do is that I'll go to package.json, and under scripts I'll add a couple of scripts like db generate, that will be drizzle -kit generate db : migrate drizzle -kit migrate, and one last db : studio, that will be drizzle -kit studio, and I'll save this. Now here the first thing I'll do is that pnpmdb generate. This will generate the configuration for our user table. Now I'll do migrate. This will migrate the database into the schema rather into the database. So if I look here and refresh this one more time, now we have this Drizzle table for that contains the migration information, and this public contains our users table, and you can see we have ID, name, age and email, which we have set into this schema.ts file. So everything is set up now. We can check all the database as well using DB Studio. So I'll say DB pnpmdb studio and hit enter. We have a URL. If I open the URL, you can see that we have a very beautiful interface to interact with our database. And if I see here, we have users table. I can create a record very easily. Let's say Rajesh, my bad. Let's say Rajesh, then age, let's say 25, let's say email rajesh@gmail.com. I'll hit enter and save the record. Now if I see here as well, we will have that record. And if I go to my Next.js application, go to default page, and here I'll make this async, and here I'll say use server because we have made the application or the component asynchronous. And here I'll say const users equals to db from Drizzle dot query. What I want to query? I want to query users table. I want to find many, and I don't want to pass any argument. And I'll say console.log users. I'll save this. Let's just close this at this point, clear the screen. I'll say pnpmdev and hit enter. And if I refresh this home page and go back to this part, oh my bad, I need to await this because this is asynchronous call. And when I save it, you'll see that we have one user and we can see it. So this way very easily you can connect your application to database using Drizzle, and you can obviously do different things, insert, find, query, find unique things with where clause, order by, and all the stuff that Drizzle can offer. And if I come here and if I scroll on this left menu, you will see all the things: query, select, insert, update, delete, filter, join, and everything. Everything is available on this official documentation. I hope you are now able to connect your Next.js application to any database using Drizzle. If you face any issue connecting Drizzle and Next.js application, please let me know in the comment section. If this video is helpful, subscribe to my channel. That helps. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the life, feel the music. Peace.